Mr. Zach McNees will be blowing your minds with biblical knowledge about the church.
Jesus wept. That's good. That one guy, there's always one in the crowd. Thank you. Awesome. Well, I'm so excited you are all here. I'm very excited that we're moving forward with things. And first of all, can we just take a crazy crowd picture? I'm going to do a pano because we need something to start things off. So ready? I need you to go crazy. Ready? Set, go. Woo! This is going to be so messed up because you're moving. Yep, keep going. Yep. Oh, wonderful. Nailed it. Okay. All right, Jesus. And so, to begin, you're probably wondering why you're here. Other than maybe you were coerced into coming because there's pizza, or because someone else might be here that you would know, or just because someone begged. But here we are, and the whole idea about this is to bring a lot of different youth groups and youth ministries together from the Mount Pleasant area. And we wanted to do this to know that we, so meaning everyone here, and even those that maybe aren't represented right now, that we are the church. And so what does that mean? You're like, what do you mean we're the church? We're in a church, yes we are. But you might know, and you've heard it before, but the church is not in a building, though they might meet in a building. The church is not a person, even though we always need someone to lead us. The church is not a denomination, but we need a set of beliefs to go by. And the church is not like Sunday. It's not just a day, but it's a time that we're supposed to always be living. And so this whole idea is that we are having the Central Youth Alliance up here, so we might be able to figure out ways that we can work together. And someone is really willing to be on board. So they're calling in. They're going to do some FaceTime with us right now. And so we really want to find out a way that we can all work together to figure out how we can reach your high schools and your middle schools for Christ. And so I don't know about you, but when I was growing up, it's sometimes like it's hard because you might feel alone. We all feel alone at times, but especially when it comes to our faith. You might feel alone. You can go to a youth group and there's 100 people, but maybe there's still times like, well, I don't really know how I can share what I'm really thinking, or how I can actually say, do you know what, I don't know if I believe this stuff right now. But the whole idea is that we can come to a place where we can be with people, and we can look around. Have you guys had a chance to look around and maybe see people that you didn't know went to church? Look around, you guys, raise your hand if you see someone that you know from your school. Most of you? A couple of you guys are from Canada, right? So we're not raising your hands. But there are so many people out here, and the cool thing is there are many more that aren't here that might be involved and might have faith that aren't here that you don't see. And maybe that's something you didn't know. But what we need to understand is that we are the church, and if we want things to happen, we can't do it on our own. And so as a church, Jesus, he told us that we are called to be the hands and feet, right? And so we have a lot of hands and we have a lot of feet here. And our job as the church is to go out and to do these great things. And so we're going to have so many opportunities moving forward with this Central Youth Alliance that we're going to be able to go and reach more and more of your peers and your classmates, because no one likes to be alone. No one wants to go forward on something that might seem really hard on their own. And so our hope and our wish is that things will move forward. And so we'll have something to celebrate. If you guys didn't know, does anyone know what today is other than Sunday? Palm Sunday, the 15th, yes. Palm Sunday. And so Palm Sunday was a day that Jesus came in, and everyone was pumped that he is there. He's around, and for Jesus, this didn't just mean he's here to have a party. It meant that whole idea of Palm Sunday, it meant that he had something greater in mind. He had something planned for the future. And I think that here in Mount Pleasant, we have the opportunity to see something planned in that future. This could be a big time for us as youth ministries and as students, because you might think, what can I do? I'm just in middle school, or I'm just in high school. What can I do? Well, you can share your faith, and you can figure out ways that maybe you can find someone you know in this room right now, and you can just buddy up with them and say, do you know what? I know I'm not alone, and there's a chance that I can go and I might be able to bring someone new to come to know Christ. And so that's the really cool opportunity we have. And I hope that we can think in the same way that Jesus did, that we can go out and say, you know what, this is just the beginning of something big. This is just us looking to the future, excuse me, and not just being content with what we have right now. Because it's awesome. I'm sure I hear from a lot of the youth leaders here that you guys maybe have a good time. You have a lot of fun, eat a lot of pizza, play a lot of games at your different youth groups. But there can be so much more to that. Can you imagine what it would be like if the people that you would see in school every single day would be there with you and you could actually tell them the good news that everything is going to be okay and that things are going to be going, that we can have eternal life? That's pretty awesome. And so what we're going to do now is just here, where's Adam? Adam, if you want to come up, everyone get a big whoop for Adam. Woo! And so Adam's going to share with us a little bit about what this is going to look like and what it means to be an alliance.